Alright guys, well, welcome to a new day of spoilers. Boo, 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 boo. Oh wait, I'm usually at the top of the screen, so boo, 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 boo.
To our patrons, they get that inside joke.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another day of spoilers. So we're here with the normal crew and got some interesting stuff hopefully to look at. We're switching to green, so fingers crossed how this ends up turning out. And yeah. Any thoughts, guys? Any thoughts, guys?
Just rip that Band-Aid off for Colin.
We'll see.
You want to start off?
They're starting off soft, it looks like.
All right, I'll start it off.
Oh, okay, we're going out of order. All right, fuck me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go way out of order. So first one up is the Leaf Paladin. It's a 3 cost, 2 greens and a void, 5/5 resonator elemental. When this card enters the field, search your deck for a light elemental, fire elemental, water, and or darkness elemental. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
Oh, hello.
I like this a whole lot.
That is all coming together now.
This is super fucking cool.
It started
really
tying
great.
the bow. It just needs one last thing, and the bow goes, and it's pretty.
Yeah,
I mean,
all those
this is-
inheritance elements they just introduced to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is awesome.
yeah.
It's perfect in epic stories if you're running all these.
So
That's a good point.
you can't get the green elemental off this, so
Yeah, you can't, because that would be super broken inside of a guild deck because of how many green elementals there are.
It's true.
oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
And
yeah.
you could just
'Cause
search
they're
for
all-
for another Leaf Paladin as well, and then just
I just thought.
good
yeah,
job,
yeah,
Force
that
Will.
makes
You
sense.
balanced a green card.
I don't think this is. I think this is pretty fucking good.
No, I mean it's not like this is gonna
Right,
change the world, but it's so cool that they're bringing it all
I'm just gonna grab
together.
myself. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna grab myself. Oh, I'm gonna grab myself. Like, yeah, Shane and Lee Paladins. That'd be pretty funny. No,
I like to think-
I super like this though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. About some sidetrack, I think like when these things die, they just explode in leaves.
The flavor text, Oscar.
Using the magic power of the Demon Lord as reference, Gil produced 5 attributes of elementals and made a powerful team.
Oh my gosh, it's like forecasting that he's gonna be 5-color Gil and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I like he used the Demon Lord as a reference. I like to think he's like making this team, and he's like got a book. He's like, huh? Flip through some pages. Oh yeah, no, that's
I
pretty
see-
good.
I see how
Oh, that's
he
pretty
did
good. Yeah.
Just
It's a pretty good reference.
5 colors, that's a lot. Okay, I see. Okay.
That's way more than 3.
So the thing I like the most about this is like it almost guarantees like when you play your elementals, you're revealing like all the elementals you just got, plus any that you might have. So like for like a dark, I don't remember what half of these did though.
They just do different
Like
things.
yeah. I remember
Pluses,
light elementals
minuses,
and
game
gains.
life, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like
Alright.
it. I like it a lot.
Next
Go to
one,
the next
Joey.
Okay, 5th element.
Ooh.
It's
Fifth.
1 green quick cast, chant spirit magic.
Uh-oh.
Quick cast. Reveal any number of elementals from your hand. This card deals 300 damage to target J Resonator for each card revealed this way.
Oh. Oh,
That's pretty
goodness.
cool.
Yeah.
Spirit
Especially it's a
elemental.
spirit magic, so if you just play that other elemental we just looked at, you can play this card for free using your Gil's ability, essentially, and automatically do a minimum of 1200 damage to something for 1 cost quick cast.
Yeah, that's that. I like this a lot. The
Interesting.
whole like it's a spirit magic, so like you can remove an elemental from your graveyard to do this, which is that's really nice.
There's, you see the team of elementals there in that picture?
Oh yeah, that's
Being led
kinda
by
cool.
that green one.
God, I want to make a kill tag team elemental deck 5 with 5 colors.
Yeah. Just
I
run
definitely like this
what
stuff.
what would that be? 4 of each elemental. So you just half the deck is just these different
Yeah, right.
elementals. Do it, Joey. No, that's pretty cool. I think that's really strong inside of a Gil deck. Again, I think Gil could see his thing in the sun because it's basically giving him mechanics, so he's not as necessarily reliant on his graveyard, because that's what killed him, was Sherry automatically countering him.
Yeah.
And so by making him a little bit less reliant on his graveyard, he might be able to sort of start to come out into his own a little bit here.
Yeah, there's like this is like a different way to like play him, and like maybe even with some of the like Ryula and Viola support, you could, because like they do stuff with their graveyard too.
Yeah, yeah.
I
and
think
can
you get back
shuffle
some elementals.
Yeah, from the removed area.
Interesting.
Next, we got Leaf Dragon. This is a
Holy
4-cost
shit,
9/9 elemental dragon. Not a fan of the art, but he's flying.
So, yeah.
Remove an elemental in your graveyard from the game. Put a 1/1 counter on this card. Play this ability once per turn.
Huh. I think it get pretty big.
Yeah, so because what you do is you have a bunch of elementals in your graveyard, especially with all these 1 costs that have banish effects to put them into your graveyard. So once per turn, you could slowly build them up with counters, and then, like I said, play a card that shuffles your removed area back into your graveyard or something like that, so that you're just constantly cycling. And as long as he stays on the field, which inside of a green deck is not that hard to keep him alive, he can get potentially pretty big. I mean, he's very slow burn because it's a 4-cost. So turn 4, you're putting him out, assuming you're not playing Sacred Elves, I guess, to put him out earlier.
I mean,
but
he can get to a 12/12 when it goes back to your turn. It's pretty.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, yeah. But still, would you pay 4 for a 12/12?
No, I think my issue is like he'd be way too hard to like get to stick, and like he would be like a huge target, and then you'd put a lot of resources like into getting him there, and then he just died from some spell or something or other.
He might be good inside of Epic Stories.
Everything is good inside of Epic Stories, Cole.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's good. He's not probably wouldn't play him though. All right, Oscar, bring us home.
All right, last one is Spirit, searching for 2, 1 green, 1 void. It's a chant spirit magic.
Ooh.
Search your deck for a chant, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
Oh.
This is nice. This is really good.
That's really good inside. Once again, inside of a guild deck, because it's either 1 cost potentially, or if you're J activated, it's free to search for any chant you want.
Yeah.
So
is it? Do you think it's playable in other decks?
I could see it being played in other decks, not like a lot of them or consistently, but just being able to search for any chant you want. But I don't know if it outdoes Planting Beans per se though, because Planting Beans would be what, 2 more, I guess. So it's total of 4 cost.
Planting Beans is 3.
Yeah.
Is it total of 3? Yeah. So Planting Beans is just. I think Planting Beans would still be the preferred thing. So I don't think outside of Go you would really play too much when you have Planting Beans. Maybe after rotation when Planting Beans goes away.
Yeah. I think this card is really like, it's not really playable on curve, because like, especially with all the discard I imagine that's going to be coming out, like you can like search for like, let's say 7 wins and then just get hit by like any discard, like your hand spell, like, you know, the one we just saw from Rhea, or
since they know
like,
what's in your hand.
yeah, like it's obvious now what they can hit and stuff.
That's a good point.
So, but like late game it could be better. I think I agree with Colin. Like, it's good in a guild deck to where you can bring out cancels, or, you know, and like it doesn't really, you're only paying 1 for it, so it's super cheap.
And it's not quick cast or anything, so there's nothing too crazy about it. So I think it's pretty good, pretty solid.
You see Majora right there?
You know what I do.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is all around. I think we might start to see Gil pop back up. He got nipped in the bud right when he was about to actually become viable. Too viable maybe, but so maybe we'll see Gil pop up here and there with a lot of these support cards that are, a lot of them, like I keep mentioning as we look at these, are just specifically good inside of a Gil deck, or they're good in other decks and then great in Gil decks. So I think we could start seeing something with Gil if they can get that consistency.
Do you think you'd play a 5-color Gil deck?
Not unless they introduce something to make it easier.
Like,
I'm trying to think of an easy way to do it. I guess if you just run a bunch of Melfies would be the easiest way, or maybe the field cards that make it so your stones produce multiple colors. But I don't think you could consistently or like viably do that inside of your stone deck. Make 5 colors. So unless they introduce a card, really if you really want to do those 5 colors, it's just basically all inside of like Melfi and stuff like that, which could work, but. Yeah.
His flavor text is the future is something we have to shape ourselves.
That's how a drill works.
Pretty much.
What do you think, Oscar?
It's interesting. I want to see how the elementals work. I imagine running them in a non like elemental based deck like Gil, like not using Gil.
Yeah, it'd be hard to use like maybe. I don't know. It'd be hard to use in any deck because of the color requirements. Like, I feel like he's probably going to get a set of stones, a play set of stones that, like, allows him to produce any color for like similar to how fairies had their Memoria.
I guess it's hinting at him discovering 5 colors, so maybe there's like a field or something like in here that'll aid with him in his once he sort of flavorly discovers that. Because we already have the starter deck Gil that when he deactivates, you can now produce all colors, and that's the only like viable option. But you have to judgment first, and it doesn't cohesively work with these cards. So
yeah, like that ruler doesn't use any spirit magic or elementals, so like. Just uses all the historical cards, so it'd be kind of hard to like cast and like remove them from game once they're dead.
Yeah, and you don't get the benefit of spirit magic chance and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, let us know what you guys thought of these cards. If any of you are planning on making Gil decks, I think this was pretty tame, all things considered. What we've seen in green so far, and that could be in large part due to Jeff. We'll wait and see what the ruler is, though. I guess we have a green ruler. They could just be making a ruler just straight up replace the Gil ruler in the same way they've done, not in this cluster, but in the past, where with like especially the ancient magic rulers with Mars and Charlotte and stuff. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious where they're going, because like I could be saying this is tame and stuff, and then they show the ruler, and I'm like, well, screw me right in the butt, right?
Well, see, I'm cautious because I feel like I need to like look at what Viola and Riola do again, because like they do some pretty interesting stuff with like recycling like elementals.
I know Riola grabs elementals from removed area, puts them back in the graveyard, and I think Viola grabs them from graveyard and maybe puts them in the deck. I forget.
I think one of them removes them to do multiple effects to like, and then the other like
I have it right here. Riola's pay 1 void less to play elemental resonators. When this card enters the field, put all elemental cards from your removed area in the graveyard. Awakening of 2. When this card enters the field, search your deck for a card named Viola, put it into the field. And then on Viola, it says as the card enters the field, you move up to 6 elementals in your graveyard from the game. When this card enters the field, choose up to 1 of each 2 cards removed by this card, draw a card, or put target resonator with total cost 2 or less from the bottom of its owner's deck, or produce 2 wind. And her awakening is when this card enters the field, search your deck for a card named Riola, the Dragon Priestess, and put it into the field.
Yeah. So yeah, you have ways to cycle those elementals pretty consistently, even if you get hit by Sherry's chant and stuff like that. So we might be able to see something with Gil. I think so.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Let me know.